Hello, and welcome to Step 2, Study 3. When we are under the influence of an addiction, sometimes we feel like, it's got some sort of supernatural power over us. And I don't know that that is actually the case, but we often feel kind of helpless, and maybe we want to blame other people or situations and circumstances. However, there's a story in the Bible about a man who was insane for a different reason. He was actually demon possessed, and he had been completely rejected, by his town, by anybody. He was chained to stones outside of the city walls. So here comes Jesus, and with a word, he makes this man's life brand new. And I just want to say that whether our addiction is related to anything such as a spiritual issue that powerful, or if it's self-induced, it is still something that God will walk us through. So here's Mark chapter 5, verses 1 to 13. So they arrived at the other side of the lake in the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus climbed out of the boat, a man possessed by an evil spirit came out from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the burial caves and could no longer be restrained, even with a chain. Whenever he was put into chains and shackles, as he often was, he snapped the chains from his wrists and smashed the shackles. No one was strong enough to subdue him. No one was strong enough to take him out. Day and night he wandered among the burial caves and in the hills, howling and cutting himself with sharp stones. When Jesus was still some distance away, the man saw him, ran to meet him, and bowed low before him. With a shriek, he screamed, "Why are you interfering with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In the name of God, I beg you, don't torture me." For Jesus had already said to the spirit, "Come out of the man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus demanded, "What is your name?" And he replied, "My name is Legion, because there are many of us inside this man." Then the evil spirits begged him again and again not to send them to some distant place. There happened to be a large herd of pigs feeding on the hill nearby. "Send us into those pigs," the spirit begged. "Let us enter them." So Jesus gave them permission. The evil spirits came out of the man and entered the pigs, and the entire herd of about 2,000 plunged down the steep hillside into the lake and drowned in the water.